Hello everyone. Today in this video lecture we are going to discuss about chemical change during muscle contraction, role of calcium, ATP utilization and its replenishment. Possibly, if possible, I will cover these two also, or else in the next video I am going to explain these part. Let us start with molecular basis of muscle contraction, which is explained by swinging cross bridge model, and it is very important model. Before explaining the swinging cross bridge model, let us explain few more terms for better understanding of this model. We know that in our previous class we have studied about myosin. This is the structure of the myosin, this is the head of the myosin, and this is the neck region, and this is the tail region. Okay. And also this is the structure of the actin. Okay, it has the troponin which has three parts, that is I, C and T part, and this is the fiber like structure, this is called as tropomyosin. This is one is called as the actin filament. So as I shown in the diagram, this is the myosin, okay, and this is the actin. Okay, this is the single myosin which has the head, and there are few more terms to explain. That is myosin head. Myosin head contains four parts, that is ATP binding site, means site where ATP is going to bind. Then it has ATPase activity, means ATP hydrolysis, that is ATP hydrolyzes to form ADP and inorganic phosphate with the ATPase enzyme, and calcium, this is called as ATP hydrolysis. Okay, and it has the motor activity, means which uses the chemical energy and converted to mechanical energy, then and thus helps in the movement of the filament that actually forms the motor activity. Then fourth one, actin binding domain, means where the actin binds. Next, here ATP and calcium acts as a source of energy. And two more points I would like to explain here are, this myosin will be in the two conformational state, that is 190 degree. You can see, look at here, it is in the 90 degree form, which is a high energy conformational state, and myosin head which forms the 45 degree. You can see here, this is the low energy conformational state. Okay, this is about the myosin. Let us start with the swinging cross bridge model. Here what happens when myosin head binds to the actin that at a side, this is the actin, and this hand is the myosin. This is the myosin head, and this is the myosin. Okay, this is the actin filament. Here the myosin head binds at a point, that site is called first conformational state. Okay, and at this, when myosin binds the hydrolysis of ATP, means hydrolysis of ATP, this hydrolysis of ATP pushes by myosin, will push the head from low energy conformation state to high energy conformation state. See here, it is in the high energy conformation state to the low energy conformation state. So that what happens, inorganic phosphate is going to release. The power stroke cycle begins when myosin binding site on the actin is exposed. This process is going to happen when this site is exposed, means think this is the actin filament, this is the binding site. If this binding site is closed like this, means you can't myosin can't bind to here, so this site has to be empty, this site has to be emptied. So when this is exposed, then only myosin head can bind here. So the power stroke cycle begins when myosin binding site and actin are exposed. The high energy myosin head releases the inorganic phosphate and binds tightly to actin, forming a cross bridge. This forms the cross bridge. Then next, myosin is unstable in this conformation and shift to the low energy state. Okay, so this is unstable in this condition, so it will shift to the low energy state. Low energy is like you can see it is in 45-degree form. To shift to the low energy form and releases, and here it is going to release the ADP. This conformational shift, so this conformational shift results in power stroke. Here power stroke means what happens here, the filaments are going to move towards the M-line or to the center. The actin filaments move towards the M-line due to the power stroke or the power movement of the myosin head, mechanical movement of the myosin head to mechanical movement of the from one conformational state to another conformational state. This will lead to the movement of the actin filament towards the M line or towards the center of the sarcomere due to the power stroke. So then in this low energy conformational state, again in this low energy conformational state, what happens, this low energy conformational state, it has the high affinity for ATP. So what happens, this is in low energy conformational state, so this will forms the this will lead to high affinity for ATP. So as ATP is bound to the myosin head, actin is released. This actin is released. See, there is a cross bridge is broke up here because ATP is due to this low energy conformational state, myosin head creates high affinity towards the ATP. So ATP, when ATP binds, then actin is get released. So thus breaking the cross bridge. Thus ATP's activity of myosin triggers ATP hydrolysis. Again, this ATP, what happens? We know that myosin has, as I explained in the starting of the before starting this video, I explained the 4 characteristics of the myosin head. It contains ATPase activity, actin binding site, it has motor activity and actin binding domain. So in this it has a ATPase activity, which means that it is going to hydrolyze the ATP into ADP and inorganic phosphate. So ATPase activity of the myosin triggers the ATP hydrolysis, and myosin head then now it is in a recocked to the high energy conformation. So it is again now in the high energy conformation, thus bringing the cycle back to the beginning again. Okay, this actually one cycle. Like this, thousands of myosin heads activity forms the many cycles. Okay, this is the one cycle which is that is explained by swinging cross bridge model. Okay, in the next video I am going to explain the role of calcium, okay, and its replacement. What are the chemical changes? Because here there are tropomyosin is there, troponin is there. So their roles we are going to study in the next video. So for updates, please do subscribe and watch my next video. Thank you everyone.